Oh, happy Monday to you. All right, guys. So today the goal is to play. And also I'm going to challenge you to use a color that you don't typically use. And today I'm going to be using purple. In observance for Domestic Violence Awareness Month in October. And it's not a typical color that I tend to really gravitate toward, so I wanted to incorporate it. I also wanted to be super messy and super scribbly because it really brings me joy to have that motion of just being able to play and scribble like a kid. So what I have done is these neutral plain papers are out of some of the old books that I have. Typically books in the very back will have a few pages of blank paper, and it will, the older it is, the more variety and patina that will happen to the paper. And I don't know, I just really felt like I wanted to go super neutral with then like pops and blast of scribbles and colors, and just really let that energy kind of just take these vintage old papers to a new level. So all I'm using is my Uhu glue stick. I decided, because this page was super quick, that I would not speed it up, so I'm just going to do it real time for you guys. And I hope that you are having a beautiful week and will play along with me as we collage these random papers down. So in this particular journal, I'm almost through with it, guys. I'm so excited. This journal was made by Kristen Peterson, Altered State Studios on Instagram and on her Etsy store. She, from what I hear, will have more journals coming out very soon, and so that's super exciting. I hope to be able to do a flip through here in the next maybe a few days. We'll see. If not, maybe in the next few weeks, I will have this completed. I don't know about you guys, but it really just makes me so happy whenever I fill a journal up. Oh my gosh, I just love the feeling that I get whenever I just complete one. It just feels good. And another thing that I've learned is I love, say it one more time, love, just handmade journals. It's just so special. The energy is special. I hope that when people get my journals, that they have as much fun and pleasure out of working in it as I have had in these few that I have been working in over the course of the last several months with you guys. So I'm just randomly blank neutral papers. I think that one actually was a vintage composition page that has the really faint blue lines on it. So I'm gluing that down and just going to keep this background super plain and neutral, and then using that masking tape you saw a while ago, just because I'm me and you're you, I love to use the masking tape. It is a beautiful addition in texture and also really goes well with the neutral excuse me, my dog got a little cough there. The neutral background that we have created here with very minimal supplies, and I'm kind of digging it. And I'm actually, I don't know, like this makes me feel like I want to do an all like natural vintage paper page with no color, because I really just like all of the marks that this, not marks, but all of the texture that these random bits of paper have kind of give me to work with. So I think we're just about through, and as you can see, I already have the gray, that titanium white, is that buff ivory, and a yellow and a blue, green, teal, turquoise color down there in the corner. And then I also have those Dilutions colors in purple. So I've kind of already picked out the kind of the idea of using these colors in this with, and you know, those are pretty much the colors that I tend to gravitate towards, but instead of pink today I'm going to be using purple. Again, domestic violence is a topic that nobody really wants to talk about, but it is, unfortunately, 1 out of 4 women have gone through some type of domestic altercation, or there's many forms of domestic violence such as you know, physical and mental abuse. So I will try to remember to put the domestic hotline in my description box today, and this is in support of those women who are going through that. Statistically, due to COVID, some people have been now in lockdown with a domestic partner who has been abusive to them, and that's very unfortunate. In this day and time, we're having to stay at home more, and when you're having to stay at home and your living situation is not that good, my heart really breaks for you and goes out to you. So make sure to reach out to that hotline if you feel like you need to do that. And now I'm going to, now that I've taken the palette knife and I really very messy, very free-flowing, went down with those paints, and then I let it dry a minute, and now I wanted to add a second color of purple, like more of a richer tone and value of that. So I'm going in, and I really love that eggplant's purple there. It's really pretty, and eggplant is probably not the name of it, but y'all know how I roll. I just make up stuff as I go along. So now I'm really feeling the energy of this. I'm feeling the need to do some scribbles. And today I'm actually going to be using a graphite pencil to do my scribbles, which I don't typically use a graphite. But you know what? In the mood of trying something different to go along with my different purple palette, why not go ahead and grab graphite and play with it a little bit? And see, typically I would use like a Stabilo or my Lyra or something like that. But you know what? I'm just going to get all wild and willy-nilly with it and just really scribbling and just scratching away into that neutral paper. And I'm kind of in love, not going to lie. I know it's totally random and very dissected, but interesting and grungy all at the same time, which is my MO. Y'all know how I roll. So I really hope that you have been encouraged today to do something a little different. Maybe use a different color palette, use some collage in a different way. Try something to just be a little bit different. So I found these words in my large font book here. And let me see what those words are, because I can't read them on the screen as I'm doing the voiceover. Remains for a moment or two. And I felt like these were the words that needed to be on this page today, and you can interpret them any way that you want to. Again, if you are going through a domestic violence situation, there is a hotline which is available, I believe, worldwide. Could be just the U.S. Not really sure. Should have researched that. But feel free to give them a call. Reach out to a friend or a family if you need help. Again, you're not alone. And today, that's going to wrap us up for another Monday video. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, you have 10 minutes you can get in your journal and celebrate you. And until next time, toodaloo.